All right, so you're a home buyer and you just got your offer accepted. First off, huge congratulations. That is a massive deal. But hold on, the race isn't quite over yet. Seriously, these next few weeks are so critical. What you do, and maybe more importantly, what you don't do, is going to be the difference between a super smooth closing and a really, really stressful one.
Okay, so you're under contract. Sounds fancy, right? But this is where the real work actually begins. For the next month, maybe a little more, your lender is basically going to put your entire financial life under a microscope. I'm talking a fine-tooth comb. Any sudden moves, and you could put the whole loan at risk. So the big question is, what now? What are you supposed to be doing? I want you to think about the next 30 to 45 days like a fork in the road. Seriously. Down one path, you've got this smooth, easy journey right to closing day. But down the other, well, that's the stressful path. The one with last-minute paperwork, frantic phone calls, you know the drill. The best part? You're the one in the driver's seat. You get to choose which path you're going to take.
All right, so how do we make sure you stay on that smooth path? It's pretty simple, actually. It all comes down to a clear list of do's. Let's dive right in.
First things first, get yourself a digital folder set up. Put all your important financial documents in there. Pay stubs, bank statements, the whole shebang. Your lender's going to ask for updates, and if you have them ready to go, everything just moves so much faster. And number two, this is a big one. That earnest money deposit, make sure, and I mean make sure, it comes directly from a bank account with your name on it. Lenders need a crystal clear paper trail for every single dollar, mainly to avoid any red flags around money laundering.
Okay, the next few things are all about communication. Think of your loan officer as your co-pilot. For instance, if you're selling your current place, get your lender all that paperwork ASAP. Getting a cash gift from your family for the down payment? Awesome. But you gotta tell your loan officer immediately. It's totally allowed, but it has to be documented in a very specific way. And here's a huge one. Tell your lender about any change at work. I don't care if it's a promotion, a raise, or even just a tiny title change. They need to know.
The big takeaway here is this. Right now, in the middle of this loan process, everything financial matters. A change that seems totally minor or even great to you, like, say, a new job title, might look like a sign of instability to the underwriter, and they're the ones making the final call. So here's the golden rule. When in doubt, just tell your loan officer. Over-communicate. It's always better.
Okay, we've covered the do's. Now it's time for the don'ts. This is how you avoid that stressful path we talked about. It's all about sidestepping a few really common mistakes that can, and I'm not kidding, delay your closing or even get your loan totally denied. Listen up. If you only remember one single thing from our chat today, please let it be this. Pause all major purchases. I get it, you're so excited to furnish the new house, but that new sofa, the giant TV, that brand new car, it all has to wait. Why? It's simple. A big purchase instantly messes with your debt-to-income ratio, and your loan was approved based on the ratio you had before you bought all that new stuff.
All right, let's get into some specific financial moves that seem totally harmless but can cause massive headaches. For the love of all that is holy, do not open or close any credit cards. Don't do it. Also, don't move big chunks of money between your bank accounts without talking to your lender first. It just creates this tangled paper trail that they have to spend hours unraveling. And here's a big one. Absolutely no large cash deposits. Lenders have to source every single dollar, and a big pile of untraceable cash is like a giant flashing red light to them.
And here are a couple more huge don'ts. Do not, under any circumstances, switch jobs, or decide now is the perfect time to become self-employed. Lenders want one thing above all else: stability. A big career change right before closing screams the exact opposite. And yeah, I'm going to say it one more time. Do not buy a new car. It is probably the fastest way to get your loan approval yanked right out from under you. This really puts it all in perspective, doesn't it? Every single one of these don'ts creates a brand new problem that your poor loan officer now has to solve, usually on a crazy tight deadline. So following these rules isn't just about you. It's about letting the whole team that's working to get you into your home do their job without any unnecessary fires to put out. Okay, so you've done everything right. You're feeling good. You think you're home free. But wait, there's one last hurdle. And this is the one that catches so many people by surprise right at the finish line. That's right. You heard me. Lenders can and often do pull your credit again right before you close. We're talking days, sometimes even hours before you sign the papers.
It's called a soft pull, and it's just to double-check that nothing has changed financially. So that new car loan you thought you could sneak in, that credit card you maxed out buying furniture, oh, it'll show up, and it can bring your closing to a screeching halt.
So, after all that, all the do's, all the don'ts, what's the most important rule? It really all boils down to one simple, straightforward strategy.
It honestly is this simple. Step 1. From the second your offer is accepted until the moment you have those new keys in your hand, just pretend your financial life is frozen, like in a block of ice. No changes whatsoever. Step 2. If anything unexpected comes up or you just have a question, who's the first person you call? Your loan officer, every single time. They're your guide. They're there to help you navigate all of this.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Don't wait for a problem to pop up. Be proactive. Communication is everything right now. So think about your own situation, right now. Are you expecting a gift from a relative? Is there a possible change happening at your job? What is the one thing you can check in with your loan officer about today to make sure you stay on that smooth, stress-free path to closing?